Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got some Monster High news to discuss. A lot of anticipated things like Catty, the Draculaura food truck playset, and unexpectedly the Fearbook dolls were found today. So I'm going to be talking about all of these things in this video. Personally, I don't plan on buying Catty or the Draculaura food truck, so I guess this will serve on as me giving my thoughts on how the final products turned out. Usually I would do that in a review of my own, but as I don't intend to buy these products anytime soon, not unless they go on major clearance, this will just be me. This will be my own quote-unquote review, you know? This is my review of the things. So with that said, let us begin. So we'll start with the pictures of the Draculaura food truck. These are pictures of her in the box. We've got some out of box we'll look at too. This picture comes from Forever Very Berry on Instagram. I'll write that in the description. But yeah, this is what the doll looks like in person. She does unfortunately have poly hair. Everyone who's encountered and bought the doll so far has reported her as having poly hair similar to her Skulltimate Secrets Neon Frights doll. So I'll be honest, that kind of sucks. It's a playset doll, so I guess we can expect Mattel to cut corners, but I don't know, I just think that really, they already cheapened her design compared to the other dolls in the line, so just giving her poly hair on top of that really just feels like a slap in the face. But I mean, it's Draculaura, so I don't care that much personally. But I know her hundreds upon thousands of stans. Does Draculaura have hundreds of thousands of stans? I feel like she does. Draculaura is insanely popular. But yeah, I'm sure her stans are not happy about the poly hair. So here are the out-of-box shots. These come from Simply Re on Instagram. So yeah, in these pictures you can definitely tell that her hair is poly. At the very least, her headpiece does look really cute, but next to the other Monster Fest dolls, like Claudine is in this photo, you can really tell that they cheaped out on Draculaura's design. All the other characters have a jacket, they've got belts, they've got purses, their headpieces have a lot of paint detail, while Draculaura has next to none, which sucks because, again, she's got a very detailed, sculpted headpiece, and then they didn't paint anything in on it. I know these complaints can be fixed through customization, but it's the fact that this playset she comes in costs $65 and they didn't detail anything that really gets me. That's one of the main reasons I don't want this set. But yeah, I do appreciate all the pictures that have been posted on social media to, give us a closer look at the doll. Overall, I like her makeup. Her makeup is really pretty, and her outfit itself is cute. I like the bow tie top thing she's got going on. But I just don't want to buy this at full price, and I especially don't want the food truck. The food truck is huge. It's a huge playset that I personally have no space for. So here's to hoping I thrift this doll, I guess. Alright, and next up we have Catty. So Catty was found by a Twitter user called Freakyfangulous. That's their username. So this is what she looks like in her box. Looks just like the stock photos. I don't really see any major changes between the finalized product and the stock photos, which is good. I'm really glad that Mattel stock photos are starting to just look like the finalized product rather than a different one entirely. Like Haute Couture Frankie, for example. That one's definitely one of the most notorious for looking nothing like the stock photos in real life. Yeah, it looks like, I'm gonna guess Mattel maybe uses a final doll for the stock photos now instead of a hand-painted prototype. I don't know, maybe that's the case for some of them, not all of them, but I'm getting off topic. So this is what Catty looks like fresh out of the box. This one has messy hair, but that's obviously a case-by-case basis, not all of them are going to have their hair kind of messy. As time goes on, I don't really like her hairstyle just being a ponytail. I like the little micro braids in her hair, but I feel like they could have done more with her hairstyle itself, I think the hairstyle paired with the frumpy outfit comes down to the main reasons I don't like this doll. Here's a collage of the photos. This was made by Cleosnile. I screenshotted it off of their Instagram page. So the pink shoulder bow piece thing is removable, and her dress underneath is cuter without it, for sure. But I don't know. I feel like she's very underwhelming. And I feel like that's been the case the whole time. I don't think Catty was ever a doll I've been super excited for. She's just kind of underwhelming. Seeing these pictures of her in person and just Not for me. I think one of the like the worst Mersed. I said mersed for a second there. One of the worst things about her is for sure the boots. They're a gorgeous sculpt. I really like the way they look. There's so much detail that's not painted in. For being Catty's first doll, you want to make a good impression. You want to detail things. The fact that her shoes have like no paint detailing whatsoever despite being such a detailed sculpt, I feel like is a disservice to the sculpting department as a whole, but also just to the doll because there's all this detail. But from a distance, it just looks like some pink boots with some chains on them. You can't really see the broken mirrors. You can't see the detail on the chains, you know? From a distance, it really just doesn't look like anything major. The only paint detail she has going on is, like, the lockets. Like, the broken heart locket thing on her shoes. That's the only thing they detailed. I really feel like they should have detailed more. And I know you can add these details yourself, but it's like, again, you shouldn't have to. In G1, you didn't have to do that. And, like, obviously I don't want to compare dolls made, like, 10 years ago to now, but I guess that's exactly what I'm doing, actually. I don't know why I'm trying to deny it. Like, Catty didn't have the most interesting shoes in G1. They were just plain silver broken mirrors. And it was cool. It looked cool. I think her shoes should have been silver. That's one of the main things. Her shoes should have been silver because everything being pink makes her look really monotone and it gets kind of boring. Also, this is what her face looks like up close. So, to me, it looks like her lips have a bit of an ombre going on. I don't know, maybe this one just has badly painted lips or something, but it looks like an ombre to me. Her screening is actually really cute. I like the stars under her eyes. I like the star, like, kind of star shine in her eye. Her eyebrows, I do feel like get a little teeny bit lost, you know? They're just kind of hard to see amongst her skin tone, but that's nothing major, really. Like, from a distance, you can still tell that she has eyebrows, so I wouldn't say that that's that big of an issue. I like her baby hairs. I like her little heart-shaped earring in her ear. I don't know. I just don't want to pay $25 for a doll that I deem kind of underwhelming. Next up, this is her body. So the Twitter user who got this doll also shared pictures of her nude and with her hair down. So her hair is pretty long, and this is our first time seeing her body. I really like the pearlescent effect that they used on her skin. I think it's really cute. Helps her... It kind of reminds me of Boo York, actually. I was going to say helps her stand out because none of the other dolls are, like, you know, shiny. But also it reminds me of Boo York, you know, because Boo York Catty kind of had, like, a pearlescent shine to her skin. All the Boo York dolls did. But, like, in Boo York, I just always thought that was cute for Catty. So I like to see that back on her. Her body sculpt is pretty cool. She seems to have the same foot mold as everyone else, so it seems like she'll be able to, like, share heels with everyone. I don't know about boots. She has thicker calves. Why did I say the word like that? She has thicker calves, obviously, because she uses a new body sculpt. I think they'll still fit. They probably will. I don't know. We haven't seen the person who got this doll try anybody else's outfits on Catty, so we don't know yet what fits her and what doesn't. But, I don't know. I'm not sure if the shoes, if, like, boots will be an issue. Her tail also, according to the person who got her, is not removable, which I expected. I don't think Toralai's tail is removable. I've seen people say that it is, but every time I pull on it, I feel like I'm gonna break it, so I stop trying. Maybe that's why I think it's not removable. I don't know. Catty's probably isn't, though. They gave Catty a unique tail sculpt that is thicker and a bit furrier. Like, it's got more fur detailing around the edge of it, I think, like the end of the tail. Yeah, overall, I think she looks better with her hair down, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like that helps, but I don't think that that's the hairstyle I would want her to have. That's the thing, I don't know how I would style this doll. I see so many people say she's got restyle potential, and I think that they're right. This doll definitely has restyle potential, but I personally have no idea how I would restyle her, you know? Okay, so next we have the Fearbook dolls. I almost forgot to cover these. So the photos were originally shared on Facebook and then reshared by a Twitter user called Hagulaura. Once again, the information on that will be in the description. I can't find the original Facebook post. I don't use Facebook, so maybe it comes down to that, the fact that I don't use Facebook. But yeah, I currently don't have credits for that user, unfortunately. But these were found by someone on Facebook who lives in Australia, and then they were reposted on Twitter. So these are the Fearbook dolls. They look pretty similar to their stock photos, to be honest. I don't see any major differences between these and, the stock photos. So, again, it seems like Mattel has started to use final products in their stock photos going forward. But I'd say it's more interesting that we got to see the backs of their boxes finally. So this is super cute. I like the look of the open yearbook page, and the only new information on the back of the box just says what their after ghoul activity is, and why did they join that club. Twyla says that she joined the board game club because playing board games with my booze is a scream come true, and Draculaura joined the movie making club because she loves sinking her teeth into a good script. I did actually see a TikTok, or I guess it was an Instagram reel, but I just call them all TikToks because that's what they are to me. But I saw one from these two guys who were like doll hunting. I didn't take any screenshots of it, but they found Toralei. They said they were going to do a review, so whenever they post pictures, I'm 100% going to make a video about those pictures because I want to talk about Toralei. I'm still pissed that the Hiss Fits, they're not in stores. I went to the store today and I was like, hello, do you have Hiss Fit? And they told me to get out, so where are they? Also, I did hear about the person who ordered them off of Amazon and they got marked as shipped. Or no, they didn't get marked as shipped. They were like marked as getting delivered Tuesday, but they weren't marked as shipped yet. I'm hoping that person gets them. I really want to see these dolls in some photos. I need to see them, That's how I feel. But anyway, I think we've covered everything we needed to in this video. I think I've said everything that I wanted to. As I mentioned, I currently have no plans to buy Catty or the Draculaura food truck playset, not until they've gone on clearance significantly. Like, I don't know, Catty is just so dull to me. I don't want to buy her. And Draculaura's food truck, again, it's huge. I'm not going to use it. I like the doll, but the food truck is massive. And it's the same with Catty. I like the doll, but I just feel like they did her dirty. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Feel free to share your own in the comments below. I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say. What do you think of these dolls? Do you plan to buy any of them as soon as you find them? Let me know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!